What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another day in HPH Life. Hanging out here at the shop with the W9. Today is Friday. Today is the day that we said we were going to set the deadline for deciding if this was going to be a road truck or if it was going to be a pickup, toy, whatever, RV hauler. And we've had a lot of votes this week, and it's overwhelmingly been for put a fifth wheel on it, make it a road truck, make it something somebody can make some money with, keep the classic on the road. So that's where we're at. This thing's going to get a fifth wheel, and we're going to get it ready to go back on the road. So now some of the decisions are, I'm not going to paint this whole truck again. The paint job that's on it is really good for the most part. It's got a few places that need to be touched up. Just been sitting outside and a little dirty since it got painted. But there's no reason to paint this whole truck. I'm not going to change the base color on it. That's just out of the question. The question is stripes. I'm thinking some 70s era stripes, maybe in a dark blue, a dark metallic gray, or a black. Y'all tell us what you want to see as far as all that goes. Some of the things that's definitely going to be done to this truck before it leaves here, we'll take the super sliders off, put new tires and wheels on it, duals. We'll get tires and wheels on it, and it needs a headliner put in it. The rest of the interior is pretty good. The seats in it are fairly new, legacy driver's seat. A good cleaning up and a headliner will take care of the inside. Like we mentioned a few times, we got some air leaks that we still got to take care of. Get the wipers working. Might even convert those over to electric wipers. That's really not that big a deal. Do we leave the exhaust the same? Do we change it? We've got a lot of votes for small sleeper. We've had a few votes for a big sleeper, but those are not very many. We've had a lot of votes for a small sleeper. Like I've mentioned, if I can find a good small sleeper, I'm not opposed to putting that on and getting it done. Oh yeah, this thing's got an 8LL transmission in it that we've realized has got a little bit of an issue. So we'll probably wind up putting another transmission in it, maybe another 8LL, maybe a 9-speed, which is what this truck started out with, is a 9-speed. Maybe something else. Of course, I know what most people are going to say. Everybody's going to want an 18-speed in it. Throw it out there. It's possible. We may stick a 18-speed in it. I think that's a lot of transmission for the truck, but it's doable. We got a lot of lights and stuff to put back on it where we didn't exactly put everything back together once we painted it. We'll get all that stuff taken care of. We'll get the fifth wheel on it. We'll do some cleaning up on it, get the frame painted, get it looking pretty good. This thing's stretched out pretty long. In fact, this thing would still be pretty long if it had a small sleeper on it. It'd still be fairly long if it had a big sleeper on it. But y'all tell us. We know now this is going to be a road truck. What kind of road truck we're looking for. We'll take care of all the stuff that has to be done and kind of get started on that. We'll shoot as many videos as we can and show that happening. Like this week, I've had a chance to, this is the second video we've done. Today's Friday. It's just been a crazy week. It's been stupid busy around here. We wound up with a whole fleet of trucks and trailers that we were hired to tow out of state, and that's kind of kept us, everybody here, covered up a little bit, trying to do that and keep up with all of our normal day-to-day stuff. We decide what color stripes we're going to do. We'll probably get it moved over to the body shop and get started with that. We'll get a headliner ordered for it. We'll start getting some lights on it. The outer frame has holes already for the fifth wheel. We'll have to drill those the rest of the way through and to the inner frame so that we can bolt the fifth wheel up, clean the frame up a little bit, like these were part of the mounts when this thing was a wrecker. We'll get those off and get all that slicked up. It's already got fairly late model air ride suspension on it. We'll leave that. There's just a lot of stuff. Not a lot. There's a pretty good bit of stuff we can be doing while y'all are making the decisions and casting votes on exactly how you want this thing to finish up. So start throwing the ideas out there. We know what it's going to be. We just got to know what it's looking like. The finished product is going to turn out to be. I'm not going to change to twin air cleaners. This truck only had one air cleaner from the factory. I'm not going to go through all the changing to put dual air cleaners on it. And plus, this thing would be almost impossible to get in and out of for a big guy if you had a big air cleaner somewhere on this side. So I'm just saying there's a couple of things that we're going to rule out as are not going to happen. Changing the color and dual aluminum or stainless air cleaners are two of the things that's not going to happen. So that's a brand new bumper that's on there. I'm probably not going to change that. We'll get the air conditioning working. This is a factory AC truck, which was a 50-50 thing in the late 70s. And that's about it. Transmission will be changed, headliner, air leaks, wipers, new tires, duals, not super sliders. This truck's never been a road truck, so we'll have to run airlines and pigtails and all that stuff. We'll do some nice decking on the frame, make all that look pretty decent once the frame's cleaned up and painted and smoothed out. Mechanically, the motor and stuff, this motor needs nothing. It's a fairly new motor. It's in great shape. I think it's got a power steering leak that we'll address. But yeah, somebody's going to wind up with it. We're right now at just under 900 subscribers. At 5,000 subscribers, this thing gets a new home. So start telling your friends and your family to subscribe, watch the videos, vote on what they want to see. If you're one of the people that's going to win it, and if you're subscribed, you're one of the people that's going to win it. Don't let it go by without putting your thoughts in on what it needs to turn out like and get it done. Cast your vote. Voting's important. And let us know what you think. And we'll start shooting some videos on getting some of this stuff done and getting it like you like it. May even get this thing over to the body shop next week. I think there's a pretty good chance of that. If not a lot of stuff comes in, they're not crazy busy. We'll get it in there, get it started. So y'all need to pick what color the stripes are going to be before I pick. Let's give away a couple of t-shirts today. I hadn't done that in a little bit. If you want a t-shirt, I'm just going to cut to the chase on this and make it easier. The first 3 people to email me their shirt size, their address for us to send it to, I'm going to send you a Black Betty t-shirt. And my email is david@hphmechanical.net. First 3 people to send me an email with your shirt size, I'll send you a shirt. Y'all have a great weekend. Make sure to let us know what you want to see. We'll get started on it next week. Thank you.